here. Okay, and then we go to, whoops, Twitch. And I just want to check my damn sound. We good? Yeah, we're good. All right, sweet. Great. This is it's a good way to start. Just a dead body. Just a straight up dead body. Leon killed Sayaka, and then Junko got killed, and then Leon got executed, and Mondo killed Chihiro, and then he got executed. And then Hifumi killed Taka, and Celeste gadded Hifumi. And then she was burned alive. And yeah, that's the day. That's the day. Yep, 5 of us here. Yep.
Indeed.
It's true, loneliness has become commonplace. That really be true? Am I okay? I'm great.
Okay.
Let's eat till we pass out. Gamer move, baby.
'Cause, I mean...
It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, you'll all cheer up. Let's eat.
What?
Huh?
So both breakfast time, tops out. What was it? It was donuts, right? Oh, fish. Jesus. We can't stand up part of the problem.
I see.
New area should be open. Oh yeah, an alter ego is still doing its thing.
You know? We're serious.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
Sounds like someone who is about to die would say. Alright.
According to the
Sure,
spirits,
I predicted it. His predictions are always 30% accurate, so like you know he's good.
how about that?
Hit 20 or 30%? Absolutely.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Of course, I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
Fortune telling isn't some occult thing.
So,
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance.
Huh? So...
Aliens abduct cows and dissect them.
Actually-
Research. You're calling it an urban legend. It's true. Happened to me. Uh-huh. I claim their patties are 100% all beef, so I got a burger and headed home.
The end is nigh.
Damn, dude.
Some crazy being came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
They took my man's
As soon
burger.
as the beam touched it, the burger started
You
floating
hate to
in
see it.
midair.
You hate to see it.
then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
It's a good guess.
You can't trick me.
Got up in the manager's grill and they totally admitted it. Oh my
How
god.
about that?
Kinda got lost halfway through.
Don't be mean.
Ah.
Dare you? You do stink.
Hmm.
Dude, we have showers in this bitch. That's fine. Anyway. Hope your prediction's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of
I would
course.
never.
Indeed.
I could never kill. Yeah, we've had these we've had these conversations before where we've all gone, yeah, we wouldn't kill anyone, and then somebody
Well.
gets absolutely shotgunned.
But
They only think about themselves. That's mean. Within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Oh. That was a good splash screen. As soon as we finish breakfast in the dining hall. Woo! Alright, we gotta go explore. Oh. Oh no, not yet. There'll be time for exploring in a minute. First things first, though, we hit the shop. There's gotta be clues in here this time, right? Right. Throw 5 in that. I got 5 on it. And rotary phone again. We're dropping 10s. That's new. Another 10. I don't know if that's new. Oh, I think it was. Anyway, lucky. Hell yeah. That's new. I don't want to know what that is. Let's go, another 10. Let's go, another 10. We ain't stopping for shit. Hell yeah. A lot of these are new. That's what I'm talking about, baby. What is that, an old-timey radio? Fuck yeah. What do we got? Oh, we have one of those. Do I want to throw 10 in, or do I want to throw 20? I want to throw 10. Because even if they're repeats, they're gifts for the homies. Alright, last 10. Okay. Oh! Oh, I thought we were going to get lucky. Yeah, I should probably get the fuck out of here. Okay. Let's head around and up, baby. Do-do-do, swing right. This is definitely the wrong way. That's the map I meant to bring up. There we go. Fourth floor, got it. See this skill right here, man? Look at that. Professional. Can't stop me. Huh. It's time we have to find it. What's up with this floor? These metal grates. They're kind of dope. Data lab. Rattle, rattle. Well, it says data lab, not center, but alright. Classrooms, don't care. What is this, some kind of science joint? Oh yeah. And this is the chem lab.
That's right.
Okay, what's wrong? Oh, stuff we didn't have before.
Okay.
What's that?
Hey.
Oh. Really? A gold mine, huh? That's good. The TV's the only other thing I'm worried about in here. Kino, what do we got?
Hey, Makoto.
No.
Huh?
It's Bouncy. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What's in here? Nope. There's another picture. Well, this isn't good. Oh. Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. It's exactly the same. Yep. Curious. Can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that before they ever came to Hope's Peak, including Sayaka. There's no way. It's gotta be fake. Alright, I guess I'm fake. The moon landing was fake too? Come on.
Hey,
Nobel Truth Prize, I take first, second, and fourth place.
bad.
Actually, it's probably
Hey,
it's just no use if you try to split something that can't be split. You'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
True.
Picture is real. Okay. Is it really real? Man, what is with these plants? Oh, hell yeah. I don't even care what's with the plants. I just care that they gave me money. Ah, the headmasters. Every door in this bitch is locked. Well, where haven't I checked? Oh. The music room. Turn it up. Music room. It's hardly even the classroom. Is that a grand piano? Bro, you don't know how to play grand piano? Neither do I. Just smack your hands on the keys.
Hey.
What I think
So...
about the secret room. Ah! I was
What?
attacked. I was attacked. I remember that. And I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. It's a fucking masked wrestler. Came to, all the shit was gonski.
That's fine.
What?
Because...
I discovered that in a room. The mastermind must have seen me on surveillance camera. Wanted to see how the mastermind would react. And find out if the mastermind
It
actually
would
knew about that
seem-
room, but to attack you.
That
You always
doesn't
gonna
matter.
get attacked? Being a boy has nothing to do with getting smacked in the back of the skull with a plank of wood. Like, I don't want to get hit. I don't. Okay, anyway. Let me ask you something else. You know about... No.
Just a
let's not
second.
Leave. Shouldn't talk about that.
So, listen to
Okay.
me.
Yeah, sure.
So then,
Let's hear your secret.
am I wrong?
Hiding something. That's silly.
What?
If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
Hey,
damn. Threw the friends thing right in his face. Said I thought we were friends. Talk about it now. It could just make things much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but... Okay, well then I thanks for the non-choice.
correct. However, that's fine. Goodbye.
Way to piss her off, Makoto, because you were being a whiny bitch. Lot to think about. I should fucking skedoodle. The others began to track back in.
Well,
This is everyone who matters. No, Sakura.
Huh.
Metal sheets again.
In other words,
Seems unlikely. So, like, my question is, you know, we're worried about escaping. And, I mean, there's clearly an outside right here. Maybe grab one of these chairs, bust the window open, walk out, climb up the tree, see what you can see. You know, have Sakura throw somebody over the wall, you know, shit like that. They were locked, yes sir.
But how
That's
about
a
that?
stupid lock. Ooh, wow. No, 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 Monokuma, you horny bitch.
Come on now.
Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
What kind of war on education
Your
are you
teacher
trying to
had
start
such
here?
faith in you, and this is how you.
Thinking about busting it down? Any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. Oof.
What?
Oh, we're doing this.
This is kind of depressing.
No choice but to add to the school regulations.
Too bad.
It's the rule now, you jerks. Way to go, hero. Way to ruin it for everyone, buddy.
Well,
Yes, of course there's something hidden in there. That's why it's locked. I mean, we could pick the lock. Come on, think. Use your Brian.
okay.
Yes. Can you stop being so mean to Sakura, bro? Medicine and health stuff. Poisons? Hell yeah. Be hard to grab one by
It's true.
mistake. Better be careful around there.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
Just in case.
however,
Won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. Alright, hey! Sorry about earlier and the fact that I got a non-choice.
so that's right.
She is, isn't she? It looks like it.
What's your deal?
And it's your fault, isn't it? It is.
Hmm.
I think
You're
so.
serious.
Since my house burned down to the ground? What?
How about that?
Oh. Isn't that picture on the third floor?
Perhaps.
Yes. Guess what? There was another one. Yep.
Huh?
They were all smiling again. If they're happy, something's wrong. No metal on the windows, no nothing. No. Yes.
But
How can that?
Conspiracy!
You must have faked it. If the picture is real. A hidden connection.
What?
It's a fake. Knew we could just write that off as a
So
lie,
then-
but people who have died. Huh?
because
No, that's not it. Told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. Damn.
Hey, come on.
All our good luck is gonna float away.
Of course.
Trying to confuse us. You might be right. You're still so
What?
conflicted. Oh, great. Here comes Dickhead. Weighing, I don't know, maybe $1.50 from literally Douchetown, USA. It's Byakuya. Boom. Now he's gonna cut a promo and tell us how awful we all are. So ugly before, you shouldn't let that sink any lower. Sink into a pile
You
of
know?
more.
just a second.
Sorry.
What the heck?
Yeah, fuck
That's
off.
right.
A vital clue. You concern us in the slightest.
Hey,
What have you been up
That's
to?
fine. Such ignorance.
I was in the bath.
it would seem
We should all go take a bath.
Hmm.
A mixed
Okay.
bath. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Told you he was gonna cut a promo on us, and he did. He just called us all shit. Oh, hey, Toko.
what's your
You
problem?
heard it. Oh,
Ah,
keep saying it.
How about that?
Get out of the way. Can't be mean.
well,
A promise? Wait here.
Huh?
What, he was dog? Oh god. Just love being mistreated. She do.
what?
Hey, how you doing? Long time no talk. Alright, go ahead, hero. It's all you, buddy. You're the one who pissed her off. I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
You SOB!
How about that?
Do the old 1-2 combo. Are you acting like you're not a part of this? Please, I'm begging you. Wow. Wow, Makoto.
I'm on fire!
Abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's
Hey.
abuse. I feel like I was just bullied.
You really came.
What's up? I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
I see.
Starting to get kind of nervous. I don't blame you.
Just a second.
Move, bitch.
So then,
Tell us what you found out. Mm-hmm. that a certain plan had been put into effect here to isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. It was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. Students were intended to live out the rest of their lives
I
here.
see.
Yes. It's quite unthinkable. One who came up with the plan was the Minister of Hope's Peak. So working with some psycho freak or criminal
No
organization. Was the school's idea?
Just
Why
a
would
second.
they do that? I don't think they're finished.
That's well.
Perhaps we should hear the rest because of what happened. This is such a bad name for something like this. It's like a bunch of teenagers came up with. How do we say that something awful has happened? Oh yeah, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
What Hero said. The tragedy is much better, but don't ever describe it as that.
Well,
Peak was forced to discontinue its role as a school.
I see.
Just 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to close down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
Plan to keep us here,
So,
to live out the rest of our lives.
Hey,
Sorry.
I don't know, and that if that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now.
What?
Indeed.
It would appear so disappointing. Oh wait, just one other thing might be important. Maybe this to do with the mastermind. Did you figure out their identity? No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one who finalized the plan to isolate you was the headmaster. Very well be the mastermind. A man in his late 30s.
The headmaster?
He's here in the school.
Okay.
He's gotta be the mastermind.
perhaps.
You're serious?
Break down the door to the room, we're dead. What are we supposed to do? Okay, you seem stressed.
No matter what? So,
You good? You want to talk about it? No, I have to find him. She has to? What's going on with you?
so
She's
then.
almost violent. We should, but like, are you good?
Sorry.
Learn anything else? That's everything I found.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Seems to have more to say. Well, just wondering about something. Oh fuck, they're dead. They're all dead. I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. There's no point in getting impressed over things I can't do anything
Anyway.
about. That's it. Done your job. Thank you.
Okay then.
Maybe I'll take a little rest. See ya. Top entered sleep mode. It's nap time.
I see.
Indeed.
Yes. I don't talk to him all that much anymore.
But,
Kind of sorry. He's just a
Well-
computer program. Did. I tell a computer good job every time he. I do. Don't judge me. Guess I just didn't see it that way.
hey,
It's just a program. What's the difference between us and a program? How you would differentiate a person with an AI? Alter ego isn't a human, so it's just a program running on a computer. I couldn't help but think
That's
of him as a
right.
friend. Maybe I understand where you're coming from.
how about that?
Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. Damn.
So,
So anyway.
What?
Don't so anyway that.
Hey,
There's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. This roll is over. Am I wrong about that?
just a second.
But question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
Wait.
Damn. My man's getting fucking slow cooked.
What?
I don't think it's the staff making us kill each other, but okay.
Well,
Stop. Just call it the fucking tragedy. Must have been a huge incident, but did something like that really happen a year ago?
I'm sorry.
No. Of course we don't remember.
anyway, at the very least,
Must have had some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something. Well, that doesn't explain
However,
us.
could it be?
Maybe they covered it up. And explain why none of us knew the
I
school had been
see.
shut down.
What the heck?
Totally impossible. Taxes pay their salaries.
Anyway,
Right now there's only one path open to
So-
us. We have to find
Correct.
the headmaster.
no matter what,
Dude, she is struggling. Something is up.
so then,
Right.
Yep.
Bless you. Is it really that dusty? She's gonna be so mad at me. Yeah, good call. Let's get the fuck out of here. Someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Shut the fuck up, Monokuma.
Making
Still not mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? An indecent mixed bath.
Now I'm
Gonna boil over with rage. Let me help you center your chakra. When you do something to me, I do it right back. Okay. The incantation of devastation. Fantastic. What is he talking about? Who the fuck knows? He talking crazy.
This as such, soon the doors to the okay then. Sweet dreams.
Good night.
correct. Hey,
What's everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule.
it's true.
Yeah, let's all just go to bed. Know why we would change that? Just because the one person's a corpse. Man, what a rough couple days. All these mysteries made me worried. Bedtime. Crab. Where I was before I became a bear. Just had no idea what I should become. Lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. The company's been trying to push this for forever. She laid out the details, it turned out. It wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped for, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. So the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So I became a bear.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I don't think that is. I don't think that's a secret origin, buddy, like you think it is.
Good morning. Get ready to.
Yep. First things first. It's time to get them goodies, baby. Ah, somebody I feel like talking to. Hello, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Kinda cool.
Yeah. So,
Stuff like that happens. I never know how to say
You
what
got
I'm
it.
thinking. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
'cause, I mean,
Talking about the trials and stuff. Well, that's because people who are more equipped to handle the trials like to just freaking send the problem over to me.
okay.
Let's go eat. Hell yeah. Right, that's because freaking Kyoko and Byakuya have the answers right in front of them, but instead of just saying it, they go, "Well, Makoto," and then I just have to stand there and fucking deal with it. Hey, Toko, good morning.
What's your problem?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting. It's been quite a while since you joined us. What made you change your mind? Likes a girl to have some meat on her bones.
Okay.
Hina.
I'd do that if I were you.
You
It's
know?
like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
After you leave, damn.
Just a second. Just the
Don't
worst.
understand. Oh god, I'm telling you it's not like that.
What the?
Like that all morning. Make me repeat myself. It's no use denying it. You can all see how disgusting you are. See body of you. Alright, I gotta go. I can't be in this room. I can't be here. You go out of your illicit club meetings. Extracurricular. I gotta go.
Please.
Toko, please, for the love of Christ, stop. Oh god.
Hey, come on.
Going a little funny.
You know?
Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Hey. I was hoping I could talk to you. Oh my god, stop!
Just the worst.
A wild beast, why
Well.
me? Yeah, sure.
Huh?
You sick? Did you hurt? Is that from, I don't know, fighting the bear? Sure you're okay?
You got it.
Protein is good for all
Hey.
kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Save it till tomorrow. You got it.
I'm sorry.
You know?
No worries. Why are you nervous about eating?
What's your problem?
What the heck? Huh?
It's just how things work. Just let it go. Oh god. If I don't kill, it'll never show up. That's your fault, Makoto. I tried to have you tell her, but you were like, I can't tell her. Little bitch, little baby bitch. Little bitch baby moment. Accuse her of something. It's not an accusation. You saw what you saw, bro. I mean, okay. Where's old crazy? Right, because we haven't finished her thing yet, right? No, not yet. I think I have to hang out with her one more time. So yeah, where is she? In the office. Oh, you're not even in crazy mode. I can't talk to you like this. I'm out of here. I've been used and abused. Let me open something real quick on my phone. Okay, yeah, we're fine.
Anyway.
Hey. All right, good talk. Let's try to hang out with her, but apparently not. Where's Hina? The music room. Can I hang out with her? Please, somebody speak to me. Hey, what's poppin'? I guess I'll put those things. That top and yanking down. Yeah, let's hang out.
You got it.
Sure. I mean, yeah, but I don't know what she would want. Let me look. Let me look. Alright, what is she like? The donut, right, I have one of those. Here you go, boss. Man, oh man.
Okay.
It's really getting fired up. How come?
That's right.
Don't mind a solo run. Always seems so excited.
What's your deal?
Making fun of me? No, I'm impressed. He's always like, Hina, you're a super spaz. If he's loose to the cold, oh yeah.
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. Training. Actually, yeah. You're soft, you need more training.
Yeah.
Kind of remedy. Oh. Call it, towel treatment.
You got it.
Oh, goodness. Strip down. You were okay with this? Hate to see me catch a cold. You and me both, partner. Okay. Plenty of time. Is she back in crazy mode yet? That's the real question. Around here somewhere, that tells you. What's up, crazy? Fuck yeah, let's go on a murder spree, baby!
Totally not a
Sorry. Yeah. Why not? I think I have that handbag thing. Yeah, here we go. Can you lick it? I guess.
You called for me and so I appear.
I've been waiting to blow me away with. It's a very kind offer, but nothing comes to mind. Okay, do I really have to be here for this?
Yes, yes.
Be honest, it's the first time I've ever had feelings for someone but not wanted to kill them. Ah, you know, just regular teenage murderer shit, you know? Boy, fell for my scissors, chased him all the way, killed him. It's not about killing or not killing. It's pure love. Yeah, sure. Alright, you need to calm down. For me, buddy, you need to calm down. Of course, it would be unbelievably rude to cheat on Master like that. What did you say? Not killing any other boys if it meant I could be with them. In case I support it. If it means you'll stop freaking killing people, I'll do whatever it takes.
Yes.
Macarena. That's a good one. Wait till things here calm down, so until then, don't kill anyone. Counting on you when we get out of here. Sounds good. Sucks for Byakuya. She's a literal serial killer. Do be like that once or twice. Some number of skill points has increased. Look at me go. I'm so cool. Alright. That's that handled. What do you want, you stupid bear?
Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Fuck.
Quickly, 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 quickly!
Double fuck. Well, this is not good. Anyway, I think we're done with Toko now. Yep. So we've maxed out 2 people. Fantastic. Oh dear, oh dear. This is probably gonna be fine. What's the worst that could happen? We get another motive? No. Oh, hey.
Huh.
Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
Did call us all together.
well then,
Something happens to me, Hina.
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
So then,
Never believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves. Uh-oh. Well, this is gonna go bad. Here he comes. You know, there used to be more of us in this gym. Like, a lot more.
Well,
It's get this show on the road.
That's right.
Got us all together to present another motive.
Huh?
Have to go through this again. Well, then just don't kill anyone.
I see.
Pressed by your level of dismay, you finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. A lot of no's. I'm not here to talk about a
Today,
motive.
I'm feeling
Get
black.
rid of my grudge.
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. Eye for eye, fang for fang. Just tell us what. One of you might be working as a spy
Come
for
on.
me.
In
What
other
about it?
words,
Tell you about that spy?
Hey,
So guess what? Damn, he really just came out and said that shit. Sounded like it wasn't that big of a deal.
What?
He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this? You're a liar.
There's no way, right?
Huh?
Sakura? I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. That's all I wanted to say.
chills, kills.
Whatever.
I can't wait. I can't.
I can't. And he's gone. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
What does this mean?
What are you saying?
There's no way. That is what the stuffed animal said,
Wrong.
alright?
You're wrong.
Hey,
If he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Huh?
Oh
He was
no!
being serious for serious?
I'm sorry.
Has he been lying to us all this time?
Huh?
Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. I'm sure Hina's right. Master Mom probably threatened her somehow. Talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do. Because I saw it. I did see them fighting. It was kinda hardcore. Monokuma mentioned a hostage. During their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
I did, it was kinda rad. Forced to swear loyalty, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind?
What?
A friend who we can trust without question, is that it? Ridiculous.
Not possible.
Cannot trust someone like that. I mean, you can.
Impossible.
Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
She would never do that. If you really put things with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
I'm sorry.
Even I don't know
What?
that. Just makes you all the more sus.
Please.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Not finished questioning her.
Come on.
This is about a promise. I was told to kill one of my friends. Oh, Jesus.
I see.
Even now,
Wrong. You're wrong.
Sakura would never do that.
What the heck?
Don't have to yell.
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
You don't need to defend me anymore. You have to take full responsibility. You intend to do that by destroying the mastermind. What? Even if it means we both go down, I will
I'm
defeat them.
sorry.
That's how I intend to take responsibility.
Hina.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
I'm sorry.
Back and forth about confiding in you again
Well.
and again. I was scared.
But
Oh.
I'm sorry.
And then, hey, old dickhead on the TV.
As such, soon soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then, sweet.
Yep. We should all go
No
to bed.
way!
Don't make me repeat myself.
She's our enemy.
That's terrible! Why?
We're friends. I maxed out our friendship, homie.
What is... Calm down.
Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
Anyway,
Continue this discussion tomorrow. Being in such an awful mood. I'm honestly glad the day was over. Sakura's the spy. She is our friend. Byakuya is a douche. Who gives a fuck what he thinks? Honest to God. Who cares? There's come a point where you wish you could do things differently. A baseball player in the major leagues, a soccer player touring Europe, famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer. Instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has her gap.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
Makes sense. His room is getting filled with shit. Ah, another beautiful morning.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
Let's go eat. Everything will be fine. Hey, are you still mad? Good morning. Well, maybe if you weren't a lion sack of shit, Makoto. What do you mean? What are you doing here? Taking refuge?
Such ignorance.
To protect ourselves against the mastermind's tool? Wait, you're the only tool in this room, bud, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sakura, where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
What is this?
Naturally.
It's obvious because this makes things unfair. God, he only cares about his stupid fucking game.
What did you say?
That's terrible!
hey,
Maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
however,
Sent the whole picture. Serve as the next motive.
in other words,
Yeah, it's literally his whole ploy is to get us to kill each other. That's it. But that, I mean, you know, Byakuya doesn't give a shit. He's a little whiny fuck.
What are you saying?
He really asked her to do something so dangerous? Wouldn't matter. If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. Would settle the issue, wouldn't it? Finally, somebody hit this motherfucker in the face.
What the hell?
You disgust me! You're a monster! To say something like that? It should have been you. You should have been the one to die!
I'm right there with her.
What?
You should have, ages ago.
Interesting.
That's how it
What
works here
is
after
this?
all. Chill.
that's right.
What's wrong? That's your nerve. Just fucking... Makoto, get your balls out of your purse, walk over there, and punch that motherfucker.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings.
Hey,
Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
I fucking hate him. Maybe now's
You
not
know?
a good time. Shut the fuck up, hero. You're a problem too. Whew. So, anyway, what are we doing today? Oh boy, I'm so excited. Fucking good god. Oh, I hate Byakuya with a passion, bro. He's such a cunt. Is she still mad at me? There's only one real way to find out, isn't there? Shut up, hero. You's a bitch. Hey!
anyway.
Alright, good talk. Glad we could handle this as friends. You wanna vibe? You wanna chill? You wanna
About that.
relax?
Sorry.
Well, I would have talked to Kyoko, but she's throwing a bitch fit because Makoto can't fucking, you know, trust anybody. And, you know. He's fucking being a little crybaby about it, and instead of just being like, hey, I'm sorry. Damn. Damn. I didn't even get the event or nothing. I'm definitely not fucking hanging out with Hiro or Byakuya. I'll tell you that much for free. I've already fully hung out with Toko. And Sakura. Can't hang out with Kyoko, so...
Sorry.
Man, you all suck, actually. This is the worst. I just want to vibe with my homies. I just want to chill with my dogs. If I hang out with Byakuya, I will simply want to beat him to death with a spork. Didn't say she was in here? No, it doesn't. My bad. Whoopsie. Can't read. Hey, you still mad? Alright. Well, it's nap time, gamers. What the fuck do you want, Monokuma?
As such, soon the doors to the dining... Okay, then.
Bye. Let's hope nothing happens. Back to sleep we go. More crab. Text board lady just refused to drop the issue. Came back and suggested I should become a crab. Which can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course. Thank you, extra special. You can be the crab that walks sideways and backwards. Is that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forwards. on the other end of the line. Then she said, "Just want to see the splendor of the crab." So what? Crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance. Crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. This is why I chose the always popular bear.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I feel like this is getting more convoluted, sir. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Get
morning.
ready to greet.
Let's go talk to everybody again. Wow. Fuck. Dude, I just woke up. Got a big problem. Look.
Hina!
Oh, good God.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
I mean, you can see that they're not dead or anything,
Gotta be
you idiot.
kidding!
Open your eyes and away. Suddenly they were yelling, and then they knocked Pepper off the table.
You SOB!
It's mine are real. Got my shapely collarbone.
Totally not adorable.
Nothing like a good collarbone, am I right, boys?
My beautiful scissors!
Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Jesus, out of the room as we carried Hina away. It's a fucking mess.
Sorry.
No worries, you alright? Super close. It's all thanks to me. 1,000 thanks to you, sir. You alright? What happened to a fight? The fight was because of
But-
Sakura? She wouldn't let it go, so I just
You're serious?
dozen punches.
Sorry.
Saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know?
Hina.
Oh, hey, Sakura.
Huh?
It's not a big deal. I didn't do it, I promise.
Damn. How dare you?
It's alright, relax. Relax. Can you stop screaming, Hero? There's literally nothing going on.
No forgiveness. I can't forgive this.
Dude, shut the fuck up, you are not helping. Hate me if you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
God, he's useless.
Hey,
What's this noise about?
it would seem...
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. Okay. I'm not going to do anything. Drawing a line.
Goodbye.
Jeez. Hey. You still mad at me? You still mad?
That's fine.
Huh?
Whew.
Forgive me for not being
other
able to talk
words.
about it. That's why you didn't tell me. You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her about it. Yeah, that's exactly his thinking.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Got him. What?
Because
That's not it. Here, let's
That's
change your
fine.
mind. I'm sorry. Besides,
and
I may have overreacted.
anyway,
Okay, thanks. There's no point in going somewhere else. Okay, back to you, I guess. Oh, something else. What's up?
indeed.
Business.
So, shall we go?
Yeah, let's go. Let's vibe. Eventually we arrived. Oh hey, we're back here.
Indeed.
Has to do with alter ego.
Wrong.
He said he had done his job. Besides, it's not. He has business with us.
Right.
I just need to bring the others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. What's up, boss? Is two not enough? There should be plenty.
Indeed.
What did you want to ask? Connect me to the school
What?
network. She replied, why? Job is done right, but to just stop here. I don't want to do that.
I want to be able to help.
No. Can all get out of here. Solve the mystery of the school. If you connect me to the school's network, it's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it.
So,
Realize how dangerous it could be. I have to do this.
but still,
Courage starts to grow. I think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true.
I'm
For
gonna
the sake
do
of
my
everyone
best.
else, I won't be afraid. It's just too committed.
Hey,
Remember what you asked before, Makoto? Difference between a person and a program, right?
certainly.
I don't know. I feel that.
Correct.
Yay. She's not mad anymore. Mastermind really will notice it,
Makoto.
but let's do it.
Hey,
Don't want to take his feelings into consideration. He says he wants to fight alongside us.
now, if
You were in his place. Could you sit by and do nothing? Nah, probably fucking be like, jack me into the mainframe, homie.
So,
It's about
I
me,
want
please
to
don't
believe in
be able to say I know I can
Leave
do
it to
this.
me.
You got it.
listen,
One place.
that's right.
No surveillance camera. Yeah, the room. Where I got begonked.
Indeed. However,
Doesn't mean there's no danger. It's all over, you're
that's
right.
what we have to do.
Still think we need
Correct.
to try. Will you let me carry him?
It's true. So
Yeah,
then,
I got it. Underneath my jacket. Shh, what the fuck up? I'm good.
Makoto. However,
Yeah, we
It's
gotta
true.
just look. Only one way to know, and that's by seeing for ourselves. Shut the fuck up, hero. Zoom. Crazy.
Hey. Why?
I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
Listen to me.
I'm gonna wait right here.
Just a
Sorry, I made
second.
mad again. Alright,
So
I'm
then.
going. God. Jeez, why is everybody so mean to me? Anyway. Okay. Network cable. Found one. That should do it.
That's right.
I think
Leave
it worked.
to me.
Alright, boss man, you got it.
So, I'm gonna...
Leave him with one last thing. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Poorly. Documents were gone, like I told you.
Correct.
Something left for us
Goodbye.
here. Wasn't acting anymore.
What?
So we're
Why
just
is
gonna
that?
split up.
Whew.
That's not what I meant. What are we gonna do
It's
about
true.
Sakura?
However. So.
Find some new clue that would likely change the situation.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. When she's right, she's right. Kinda tired. Nap time, baby. Somebody's at the door. Hello?
Makoto.
Get out here.
Indeed.
What? Something's happened? What? No. The rec room? Yeah. Are you okay? Something's not right. Sakura? Sitting up to the chair.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen? She didn't respond.
Anyway.
Need to get into that room.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
Wrong. It would
Why?
seem. In other words.
Chair?
Indeed.
Okay. Just unconscious, right? Right?
Makoto.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I got it. That's good work, Makoto. That's my boy. I'm gonna lay my hand on her. Oh no. Oh no.
A body has been discovered!
Son of a bitch.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I feel like that went by very quickly.
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
This is rough. When we look on at Sakura's dead body. Wondered was she confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or reaction. Have to go get the others. Why? Why did this have to happen? I need to examine Sakura's body. Time passed while I stood there. I didn't know how long.
What?
You couldn't just not call her that like one time, you absolute douche.
Yes, yes.
I see.
Just a second.
So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Huh?
It's not just someone in
It's
this room.
your fault!
One of you.
What?
What?
Before we've even begun. So you hated her.
I won't
That's
forgive
facts.
you.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come
It's
on!
got a, yeah, little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma
The
file!
Monokuma file. You gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours? Something I want to ask you. Hey, you
Say
killed
what?
Sakura? You and her
In
fought,
other
and
words-
then I killed her?
Hmm?
Actually, not even close. Not even getting a chance to finish things with me. Thank God for that. Someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I was actually pretty worried. I wasn't able to punish her.
Well done.
Whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
Is this?
Oopsie. Gotta figure out who did it.
What is this? I won't forgive you.
I don't blame you. She's working for the mat. Could you just once in your sad little pathetic fucking rich boy life, could you give a shit?
Anyway,
I'm all dead. I'll do it.
That's
Alright.
fine.
what?
Me. And
That's fine.
why? Why do any of you listen to this prissy little fucking rich kid? Just fucking hit him. Just one of you.
What?
If you're allowed to step foot in the crime scene,
It's your fault! I won't forgive you.
let someone like that come anywhere near
Stop
her.
talking.
It means I have to use force.
It's all clear now.
Just let me.
Yep.
Both useless anyway.
Ah!
Do you really object?
It's all clear.
What are you saying?
Calm down. Hey,
To find out who killed
Correct.
Sakura.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to me.
All of us face execution. We have to do it. I fucking hate Byakuya. Victim was Sakura. Time of death is estimated around 12. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. Vomiting of blood.
Hey. So,
Mm-hmm. Try to escape somehow after barring the door.
In other words,
Locked room murder.
hey,
Sure, if you
That's
don't
fine.
mind. Break down this kind of murder mystery. There are 4 basic types. Locked room is created after the crime.
correct.
Second type is the locker room already exists before the crime.
In other words, however,
Doesn't seem to fit. Door doesn't have a gap that would allow it.
it's true.
Killer stays in the room until it's opened.
In other words,
Okay, well that didn't happen either.
it's true.
It's actually a locked
In
room
other
at all.
words,
Okay,
indeed.
believe so, yes. Which of these 4 choices seems most
It's
likely?
true.
Can't really say. Alright, that's fair. Sakura, if nothing else. Protein.
So,
Sakura must have drank it.
wrong.
I think that's hard if I were you, I know. Protein can, it's got a label on it. Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff.
Just a second. Hey,
See what's scattered around the can.
correct.
Parts of the window I broke. They're underneath it.
So,
Yeah, how would a glass that I broke, if it was already there, be under the fucking thing? What is this? Some kind of wrapper.
Well,
I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Gave it to her. I thought it might calm her down. I really like them. Took the entire box back to my room. Really like them that much. That's why I gave it to her. Oh, jeez. Some glass back here. And a bottle. Oh. A Monokuma figure. Right. And that must have come from here. Get those figures inside the
So-
bottles. Shipping a bottle, huh?
in
Oh,
other
yeah.
words,
A Monokuma in a bottle. I love it. On the ground. Monokuma bottle, yeah. Well, certainly part of it. Some fingerprints in that locker.
why? It's
Uh-huh.
true.
Till the locker room was open.
Wrong.
Why
Hey,
not? Yeah, the locker was already open.
indeed.
What's that handprint mean? It means somebody was definitely in there. Some blood over here. Doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away? Go to the head. She also vomited blood. Caused her to vomit blood. Not a chance. Shut
That's
the fuck
fine.
up.
Naturally.
Interesting.
won't forgive you.
Well, we don't know exactly who did it in that case, but yeah, we have some reason to believe. Couldn't stand the sight of her. I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Saw 3 of them to meet with her right here in the rec room. Says she'd left a note for each of them. Tried to stop her. Oh no. Please, please tell me you did it so I can watch you rot, you fuck.
However, it's true.
Strong in body, mind, and spirit. Did someone get the upper hand? I must have taken her by
Certainly.
surprise. Makes sense. What do you want?
What?
Cum stain? So you found out. Interesting. Interesting that you found out. Must being killed by that monster. Haven't seen Sakura at all today.
Come on.
Thanks, cunt. Honestly, I wish to punch him in the throat. Smash window. See anything suspicious about the door? Is that the chair that was in front of it? Opening. It's created the locked door from the inside, not the outside.
Listen.
Yeah.
So then, listen to me.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, what Dick and Face had to say. Probably went back to their rooms. Oh, of course they did. Oi, bitch! Are we doing this again?
Who's there?
Most negative aura I've ever felt. Aura of total
Well?
decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
I mean,
Don't even say her name.
she is around, but you know,
Makes
whatever.
me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood too.
She didn't look like she
Hey,
was in a
I
good
was-
mood.
Hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
Talking about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Wanted to meet with Master 2. Ah, you did. Wow, talk yourself right into the corner. So can you tell me about it? I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I don't really believe any of them at this point. Bro, I didn't go see her. Bro, I didn't go see her. Hey, Hero, did you go see? No, I didn't go see her. I'm sorry, wrong room. It's a corpse's room. Douchebag.
You know?
Yeah, I need something. You fucking asshole.
What? Could it be...
The only one she wanted to meet with.
What?
Oh, well. Did she write you a note?
How about that?
Give it to me in person.
You got it all wrong.
Yeah, definitely
Actually-
sus. Last time I saw Sakura was when Hina got hurt.
Don't look at me!
Could you show me the note?
Hey, come on.
Looks like I don't have it anymore. Oh,
Huh? What?
quick as the wind.
Hey, come on.
Trash.
What?
Well, that's the candy wrapper that was also there, so I don't trust you, fuckface. Yeah. Pocket lint. Yeah, we should do that. Chem lab. Am I allowed to fast travel? I think I am. 4th floor. Here. Chem lab. Oh, great, you're fucking here. Yeah, I got it. What you mean? What I mean to say is shut your fucking mouth, you dumb bitch. Probably take a closer look at it. One giant shelf. What's more important? The powder. Footprints. We
What?
just, you know what? Throw it back in his face and tell him no.
I see.
Left shelf.
I see. It's certainly possible.
Mine.
What?
Too big. Unfortunately. Of course they're a valuable clue. Chem C4.
So, in other words,
Time of the incident. Source of the powder. Spill. Left side of the shelf. Okay, that's a good clue. Well, what's in this shelf? Dietary supplements and different kinds of medicine. Probably came from this shelf. Well, hang on. There's A1, A2, and then C9. What'd I tell you? Come on, Makoto. I'm right there with you, buddy. Letter C. Bunch of chemicals. Regents. Okay.
what?
I think studying science and mathematics is no practical application in the real world. Words of a lifelong loser. Letter B. Section A has dietary supplements, B is regents, C has poisons. Definitely something going on there. Already taking a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should look somewhere else. You got any intel, fuckface, or are you just gonna be a douche?
I see.
Great, good talk. Every time I see you, I wish solely to punch you in the throat. I was like, where do I need to go on this floor? Nowhere. I need to go down. Back to where the body was. Which is all the way over here. Here we go.
Hey,
How's my investigation going? Pretty rough.
I see.
Someone's lying? They could all
Anyway.
be fucking lying. Do well to look over them. Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Well, yeah,
Hey.
I know, but...
Whew.
Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't
It's
get
true.
used to it. That is normal. Yeah, then how can you... What?
Hey,
Oh,
correct. I
yeah, it stands
see.
out.
Hey, it's true.
One to her head.
It would seem...
2 blows to the head.
Indeed. Correct.
No trace
It's
of
true.
blood. Okay. The magazine rack. One of the magazines is upside down.
Hey,
Yeah, you're right. Coco. A dying message?
so...
Use their finger to write it.
However,
It's not really like that when I found it. So that's Toko.
What the heck?
Hasn't
I
been
won't
confirmed
forgive
yet.
you.
Alright, relax. Seems too easy. Does everybody have to drive their loud-ass car by right now? And lastly, the bottles. There's 2 missing, aren't there?
hey,
Come on, Makoto.
so...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving my conclusions isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions. So you don't trust me, right? No answer? Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Hey,
One other thing. An experiment.
anyway,
And gather up all the pieces of the broken bottle.
that doesn't matter.
That obnoxious Byakuya is
So
in here.
then,
Choice do I have? I'd better get to it. You'd better.
so then,
Yeah, sure. Everything's ready.
in other words,
It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
2 normal bottles. About the
In other
same,
words.
absolutely.
So then,
Comes the important part. Normal assumption would be either the balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter.
so then,
Heavier.
I knew it. In other words,
Correlation between each of the bottles, put
Hey.
it all together. That means there's 2 bottles. Oh, here we go.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Dick.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Yes, sir.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
See ya. It's already time. I just have to make something happen. Maybe I'll lie. Nah, it's a little too intense. Ah, dick face, dick face, dick face, and over here on the right are, you know, two reasonable people. Actually, Toko's okay. Fuck you. Fuck you two. The ultimate martial artist.
What?
Just recently discovered the powers of emoticons.
Yes, indeed.
Pinnacle. You're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD.
Well, phew.
How great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends?
What? I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh my god. When the fuck did this game come out?
Just the worst.
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck? What the heck?
Whatever. Oh, this is the culprit. I know. Time to put an end to this. We got this. We got this, Makoto. Just gotta get from point A to point B, buddy. Damn, this elevator is empty. There used to be like 15 of us.
This is kind of...
It's your fault. Let's try in with one last classmate again, or...
Now then.
We changed the decor again. Yeah, deadly class trial. I'm so tired of it. Let's drop a save. Do I have any new skills? And if I do, can I equip them? Nope. Alright, we're good.
Let's begin with a basic explanation. If
Yes.
you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone. Now then.
We already know who did it.
Jesus, that's
Whoa! Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
jumping fast.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Seems really sure that one of these three is the killer. She must have a reason. Like a dying message type reason. Or your account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No, I mean, she also has proof.
No, that's wrong.
Well, she has proof that you guys were asked to meet Sakura. Not that you did, but I kind of have proof that at least one of you did.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Right.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. One of them did it. I don't know. Maybe one of them did. Maybe one of them didn't. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw
Oh,
her.
Hero. You fucking
No,
idiot.
it's wrong.
You absolute buffin. That is wrong.
Hiro, when we were
Talk to
talking
him,
before,
Makoto.
you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
Yes, sir.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse,
Um.
I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Yeah.
From
Fuckface.
Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have
That
anything to
wouldn't
do
have
with what
happened.
happened to her.
When?
Just false.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah,
Right.
so I must have got it sometime before then.
What Hero said can't be right. After the incident in the nurse's office, and the reason I know that is...
I got
Yeah,
it!
I know exactly when she got it.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Got him.
I mean, what I meant was,
Was,
oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
yeah, because she died in the
What a
rec room, you
sudden
fucking idiot.
hostility.
Well, we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Nah, I wouldn't be so safe.
You're
Shut up.
acting incredibly suspicious!
Got her.
Hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Oh, really?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Dying message.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Yes.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
That's a fair point.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Yes.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Damn. Huh? Hold on. It was
I got
on the
it!
shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Mm-hmm.
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Yes.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Nah, partner. Definitely something strange about it. But the fact that it was fucking upside down.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I mean, it doesn't, but like... Where was the magazine? On the shelf.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
I accidentally stumbled into it, I think.
Body was discovered.
Yep, I accidentally stumbled into it. Got you, bitch. Whew, gamer moment.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because...
all you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
I'm kind of right there with you, Hina.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Uh-oh.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Can you just call her
100%,
Sakura?
without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Yes. Without a doubt. Absolutely do doubt it. There's no way she wrote that message. Uh-oh.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Whoops. It's all going bad fast.
I'm at least 30% right.
Just keep it down here.
The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh! Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I'm surprised I'm doing this just fine.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Holy shit, I didn't even need to go into...
Show me the proof.
This
Whoops,
should prove
sorry, buddy. Surprised I didn't have to use my focus. That's good work.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Where's the background?
Because
Ancient
I
Egyptian.
killed her!
What?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Shut the fuck up.
And when I got there...
There's a couple of other people to meet as well. She's like a piece of candy.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today.
As soon as I heard that,
End everything.
I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Wow, you're a
Then
piece of
she
shit.
just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table, and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now,
Relax.
right? We know who did it.
No,
Whoa,
I think there's
whoa.
more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Why the magazine
I
was
got
hidden?
it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
No.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Fair point.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
That's a fair point.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
The only question is who?
Who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Uh-oh. Tony didn't like what had been written on it.
I got it! It
Hey,
had to be
Toko.
Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
But we don't.
Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked
Damn.
you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
No, he's just an
Can't be
asshole.
serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Didn't reach the end of the case just yet. I have to prove he's not the killer.
I didn't want to, but I did.
What do we got in here? Right, the blood being vomited,
Did it.
the powder on her foot,
I grabbed a Monokuma.
examination summary, where's that at? 2 blows to the head, not one.
My bottle from the shelf nearby.
Yeah.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it all Hiro really is the
Alright,
killer?
it's the just once.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
Before she...
You hit her from behind, and you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Boom.
No, that's
That
wrong.
is incorrect, sir. She was hit twice. One by you and one by a who.
Sakura died from Hiro's single blow. That doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
That's what I call.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds
2
on her head.
Dose.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Shut the fuck up,
I
Byakuya!
only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Who knows?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold
That's
on.
facts.
How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Somebody
She
got
was
defensive fast.
attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yeah, there's clearly 2
There's
missing.
something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point,
Why would they be
you'll
spaced like
understand
that?
why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yeah.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning
Yes.
1 has gone missing.
We have the
But
proof for it too.
How can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
The weight.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
I mean the chess pieces, I guess, but also the weight. A chess piece. Let's have a little deep dive here. Let's use my noggin. Let's use my Brian. Chess piece. That's what I'm going with. E. Oh, fuck. I need an S. Give me an S. Oh, whoops, I shot a little too fast. Where's that P at? P. E. E. E.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. It's the damn chess piece.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Facts.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
I
the
don't know. I
knight,
don't know chess.
if I remember.
Sure.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
I don't
Then
either.
let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king,
Sure are.
the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Yes.
And on the ground was the knight.
So we're missing.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
Yeah.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Don't
Yeah.
understand either game.
Wait, no,
So
that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then
Yeah.
you'll understand.
it was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken,
Yes,
What
sir.
makes you so sure?
because
Big
there was
brain.
evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than
We
just
sure
one
did, buddy.
broken bottle at the scene.
Lay it on
What
him,
is this
Makoto.
evidence?
Figured it out before. The
I
experiment.
got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Just a
We
little one.
compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yes, sir. What?
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Yep.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because they also hit Sakura
Because
in the
of
dome
what
piece.
it would reveal about the case.
Must have been used by the second
I
attack.
got it!
Was that?
The
Did that
bottle
say
that was
some
removed from
bowling
the scene was
aficionados?
used
Because
the
fuck
second time
yeah.
Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
Yep.
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
I mean, there's plenty of evidence. Come on now.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure
Shut
of
the
it!
fuck up, Hiro. You don't get to talk.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Well, you're both
Plus,
pieces of
I
shit
just
right now,
remembered
actually.
something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Shut the fuck up, Byakuya. You get
After
no
the shock of
opinions.
thinking I'd killed
You
someone,
lost your opinion,
I
right?
forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, you
never went
definitely
in the
were.
rec room.
I have proof about that, but you know.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Tags.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
It's not ridiculous at all. I need proof. She left it there for everyone. A new element. Sure. Proper truth bullet. Okay. Just this once, okay. Halfway through the game now? That's not even remotely true. We're more than halfway. There's one more chapter. And then like an epilogue, if I remember correctly.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Sorry.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
Sorry, partner. Gotcha.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
Put their hands fucking
Does this
everywhere,
handprint
actually.
look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Right.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us
Shut
the truth.
the fuck up, Byakuya.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Oh, that was
Dang.
easy.
She just straight up admitted it.
Then you
Anything
killed
for
Sakura.
Byakuya.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's
that's
awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Clearly.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh shit.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Well, get her out. Goddamn. Bless you.
Ah, guess who's back?
Hey,
It
what's
was
poppin'?
your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Oh.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see.
Yeah, that would be scary.
Water everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
I wouldn't blame you for that, Chief.
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Wow.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No,
She's a murderer.
terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Okay.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But just
Shut-
can't catch a break, you know?
No,
Fate's
fuck up.
got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
And you're still a piece of shit. Talking like
Well
that,
then,
Nina's gonna.
that's that. Let's start the vote.
Don't for sure you have some
What's
words.
wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No.
Slow down,
Not quite
partner.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
I fucking hate him. I despise
You
this
wish
piece
is
of
my
shit.
command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? No, go ahead.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Well, that couldn't be true. She
No,
was in a
that's
chair.
wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Just
Shut up!
another
Shut up!
lie
Fuck you!
from
Fuck
a
you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
bloodthirsty
Fuck you!
serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Has to be it. The other improves the attack. Was in front of the shelf was the blood stain,
got it.
obviously.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
How the fuck
All
you
to
gonna
make it
move
look
Sakura?
like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
That's facts.
Then what's the deal?
I don't know.
Are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we
Yes.
take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened
The
the door?
locker door was open when we entered.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Come on, Makoto, you know it. Because I was in the locker.
I got it!
Yeah, I saw it.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
No, sir.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's
She
this whole
wasn't.
locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
Why are my dogs
I
barking?
think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Shut the fuck up, Byakuya!
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
The best part about streaming this game is that I get to listen to the music. It's a vibe. It's the powder. It's gotta
What
be powder.
was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
It's either the powder.
What was it that killed
Oh,
Ogre?
written in there, yeah.
If it wasn't from Genocide
I was like, it's either the
Jill's
powder or
attack,
the file,
then
because
what was it?
the file says about the vomiting of
There's
blood.
no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. The man's gotta be shouting and shit.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Yes.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside
Got
of
hit
her
in the
mouth.
back of the head, though, Hina.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Shut the fuck
You're making me go
up.
all weak in the knees!
Stop
She
being
was
horny for
poisoned?
the literal
It isn't
worst
possible.
person in the room.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You
Go
can
ahead, Makoto.
explain it?
I'm waiting for it.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially
sir.
powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
Why don't you tell them,
The
Makoto?
shelf is divided up into 3 sections.
I'm waiting,
A,
I'm waiting. He's
B,
gonna do it,
and
too.
C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a
That's
variety
how
of
you say
lethal
it.
chemicals.
Reagents.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question.
Oh
isn't
my
it?
god.
I got it!
Section
The
A.
poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section
It
A
was.
was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Poorly.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Holy shit. Die, 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 die.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's protein powder.
I'm talking about the protein.
I wanted him to
of course.
die.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Mm-hmm.
This is... It's protein powder.
Correct.
No.
That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
It's actually filled with protein powder? Could it be in the... It's in the protein shake thing. In the drink. T E N. Snipe it. I need a D. I need an N. There it is. Come on, get out of the way. Protein drink.
Now I understand.
Complete.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Yep.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to
Oh,
do was hand her
no.
something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Ah, so maybe if you
But
didn't
what was
smash her
offered to
upside the skull.
Instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Why don't you tell them,
Who was
Makoto? He's gonna do it again, isn't he?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
That's true. It has to be the footprints.
I got it!
Got it. Got it.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Whose feet is they?
I
Whose
visited
toes
the
are
chem lab this morning,
those?
and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Oh.
It was me.
No.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
That
What?
ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
I don't buy that.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers
I wear
are...
dress shoes. Fucking loser.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Made me, yeah. Let me see your toes. It's kind of foot fetish.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
She was.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely
They were.
exactly why it turned out this way.
Man, you just...
Because
the
they
fucking
were
worst.
so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
How'd she lock the room up?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
What she said...
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Shut the fuck up.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like
God, I
how
hate
this
him.
girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times
Let
do you
him know.
plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Yeah, the
Are you
room...
talking about the locked room problem?
The room...
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Yeah, how'd you do it?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
That's
And
facts.
if I do,
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Except we do. So
Are you
how about
sure
you
about
shut your
that?
little pretty boy fucking ass up,
Even
your
ignoring
little
the
prissy
fact that I
rich
don't
boy
wanna
bitch ass
believe it.
up, and let the
Just doesn't
adults
fit.
talk.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
he's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice
You left
I'd
like
the
8.
footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
The adults are talking. Shut
There's
up,
nobody
little
else
bitch
to
baby
suspect.
boy.
Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go
You
on.
have to drink
So
the
then I
whole
moved
thing
to Section
like,
A
die,
and got
but-
the protein powder. And that's where
Also,
I
if you
switched
moved,
them.
there would have been footprints from C to A.
Once I was done
and
with
back.
that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
There's only footprints in front of
Yeah.
Section A. But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully
Talk
pushy.
to him, Big Mac.
It's
Let
the
'em
same
know.
thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
God, I really wish one of them would just shut the fuck up. The adults are talking. Throw it right back in his face. Really make him think about how much of a piece of shit he is.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
I believe that.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
And
I
then...
moved from Section C to Section A.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No,
you
that's
didn't.
wrong.
But you didn't. But you didn't. But you didn't.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
Got her.
That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Oh, did the adults figure something out, you little bitch,
well,
You
rich
lied to
boy
us.
baby?
Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Facts.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well,
You see?
What the? What the
Aw.
hell? What's going on here?
Aww. Yeah, a
And
little
the
baby
footprints
wrong, a little
aren't the only
wrong,
problem with her
baby.
account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Yeah.
A truly great
Talk
oversight.
to him. Talk
Just
that
say
shit.
it already. What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
He could have swallowed
I
that
couldn't have
glass.
solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize?
Oh,
Well
he's
then.
so slow.
Makoto, why don't you explain
There it is.
Huh?
She flipped it on him too.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
I mean, I know exactly what it is. The window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Who knows?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where should it have been? Section A.
I got it!
I was a little
The
confused. I'm
bottle
not
of
gonna lie.
poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, you can't figure it
I'll
out.
grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was
The
unlocked?
glass under it. You moron.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
No, we don't. It's very simple.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Answer the question, bitch boy.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Yep.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Because you're not as smart as you think you are, you fucking idiot.
When it comes to that,
Right, and that says... Glass from the window found around and underneath. Yep.
protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No.
Yep.
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was on.
Except it wasn't, you fucking bitch boy. Suck it.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those
God, he's
pieces
so
weren't just scattered
fucking
around
whiny
the
when he's
protein
wrong.
can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Yep.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Damn, she's smart.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Yes.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein
You
can.
agreed, motherfucker. You agreed.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yes.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us
The
already.
adults are speaking.
Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to
Aww.
clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I don't think that's it. Brought it to the rec room.
I got it!
It was Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not a lie. We're doing this again, huh?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the—
This should prove it.
I do. Sorry.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Mm-hmm.
that powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yep.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Oh, can you
And it
just
was only on
fucking
her
color
instep,
Sakura
right?
once?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
No.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Yep.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Who done it?
Here's my answer.
Yep.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
You could probably fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life.
Damn.
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course.
I got it!
Yeah.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Yeah.
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Yep.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
She did.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
Yep.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Maybe be more
And the more I
observant,
think about
Makoto.
The more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah, you went to go grab everyone.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Yep.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Got everyone.
While everyone else was focused on
Yikes.
Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yes. And little baby brain over there couldn't figure it out for himself.
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is.
It is.
Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
I mean, we don't have to. You don't have to do your stupid little mind fucking comic. Alright, so... one other person. Where's Dickhead? Where's Dickhead? Where's Dickhead? There he is. Scumbag. Hid somewhere. Locker. Hero hit Sakura with. We'll get back to that. Alright. Toko in blood. At that point, Toko was in the locker. She came out. Due to the magazine. Put it back upside down. Genocide Jack hit Sakura with. Well, just from that picture alone, it's this one. Okay, so the other one would be... where's that? There. I hope I don't get those two mixed up, but I very well could. Jeez. Came from the chem lab, right? Poison. She drank it. Then we busted in. Near the bottom. Switch the poison bottle with. There's no obvious protein bottle. We have this. Alright, let's hope we got it right.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Yep.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
No, holy shit.
And she found
what can I say? I'm a gamer.
She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Want some candy, bud?
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yep.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the
That's a
whole
good
thing.
one.
So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
Yep, put it
She
upside
put
down.
the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Yep.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Double
When
yup.
she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken
Another good one.
Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Yup.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then,
Man, this
what
motherfucker.
was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
These fucking
was
ending
huge,
splash
Hina.
screens are so ridiculous.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to...
Because the adults are
How are
talking.
you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh?
Cause you ain't shit.
Well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Ooh. You's a
See?
bitch.
Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Well, that case hurt my soul. I ain't even happy about my queen.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay.
One who killed Sakura was Sakura.
My entire...
We're done here.
What did you say?
Nope.
Come on.
And Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened?
What are you thinking?
Don't be mean!
What is this?
Because that's what I wanted. Huh? Reason Sakura died is because you all pushed her into a corner. You all killed her.
You
so
should have
that's
been the
why
one to die.
Couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
Take us all with you to atone for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all. Hey, man, she was my homie.
What?
That's.
What is this?
Still don't understand. Let me explain. Which the spare Sakura was carrying with her when she died. Look at this. Do it by my own hand. Oh, jeez. That's... Found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's her suicide note. I should have seen it coming. Right after her jacket attacked me, Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. And after, and you don't have to worry about me. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault. Now you're suffering because of me.
I can't forgive this!
Oh. Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. It's all my responsibility. Yikes. I want hurt. I want hurt. The soul. You thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to get... Or she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. To meet with those three. Don't you see how dangerous that is? I just want to talk to them.
Hina.
Even you. You don't think of things like that? They're not my enemy.
Friends.
They're friends. Oh. I won't hurt. I won't hurt. She believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend of all of us. And
Why?
Trampled all over her feelings. Then you did the unthinkable. Misunderstanding. You smashed a bottle over her head, you fucking idiot. You wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Tried to kill her.
I forgive you.
That's where she was, seeing you act like that. Do it by my own hands. That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Hina.
Oh. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Huh? Oh. Are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Can I ask you to... Yikes. This conversation I had with her. I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized... Saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. So I ran back. It was already too late.
Please. Why? Why?
Just like any other person, if she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. Tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. I wouldn't say all of us.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. So you trying to lead us astray. Did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion. Wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. Could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm about to fall asleep over here. Sakura was actually thinking when she died. Nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion.
What are you saying?
In other words,
What I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed.
Do you think the entire Foundation is shaky? Oh no.
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it
Yep.
obvious? Suicide note.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. Oh, you scumfuck.
True.
Huh?
Then
Huh?
don't say
Unbelievable.
lie.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
You didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
Damn it!
Not filthy.
Boom, boom.
I affect the outcome of this the class trial.
Phew.
Even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. It's all part of the production process.
And?
Would she write a
What are
real
you
note
gonna do? Hey, hey!
about the whole suicide note thing and came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill
But
yourself in
hold
the first
on.
place? Isn't it just so unfortunate?
Enough already.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yes,
Get to it.
indeed.
Ahem. Good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know this is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Okay, apparently you're not voiced as much as I thought you would be. It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind
You
came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
I might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over
I
300
couldn't
years.
let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
That was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to
And
the
what
mastermind.
the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. The plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we had reached another
However,
stalemate.
as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than
I
anything,
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Oxymoronic or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me, All of this is because of my own weakness.
Perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
It's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Trial brought suspicion, disharmony. Someone knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
An obligation to get the situation under control. To fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
The Mastermind demands that I kill someone. That someone will be me. My dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Didn't feel cornered. She didn't die
No
hating us.
way!
She wanted us to stop fighting.
Correct.
Didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. No normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. It's the path that I have chosen. It's the only way I have left to distinguish myself. You can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. So sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to them on my behalf. Can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words.
I never
Hopefully
saw
then we'll
you as
see.
my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
Not at all. I thought we were close, and still...
What are you gonna do?
All her meddling was like totally pointless. She died
Oh.
so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Had no purpose at all. It's because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Bad.
Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. What do you mean next victim?
Huh?
Nobody blames anyone. You're on the wrong for tricking Hina with a fake suicide note, and plus, her death wasn't
Say
a waste.
what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies, we're friends.
You know?
Damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
Nobody can blame Hina either.
Woo.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you and nobody
What?
else.
What do you want?
That's not how this is supposed to go. Killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. It's absolutely right about that. You understand, don't you? A life or death elimination match, the only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game, which is why I'm bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their
Don't
fear
make
for this
me repeat
game.
myself.
There's no point participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement. Wow, will no longer be participating in it. Now I have only one thing to look forward to. That is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. If the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Hey,
How can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. Nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Get back
You
on
want
track.
me to punish you guys?
Punishment time?
What?
You're not gonna...
But
Wrong.
Just a black and is dead doesn't mean I'm gonna sub in whatever old student I want.
Listen up.
Mm-hmm.
Yahoo!
Special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh no. Oh no. Back on the work site. No nagging wife. Oh. Oh, good lord. No, no, it's ball Monokuma. You
Oh
turn him into a
no!
mangled hunk of junk. Really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. Post-workout grilled chicken's where it's at. Fried, boiled, give me a break.
so,
Mm-hmm.
but still,
So it's okay.
gonna do my best.
Won't be afraid. Anger turned into a fury. Shinging out my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Friends with a laptop? Shut the hell up. He was my friend and you killed him. Mm-hmm. Call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way.
Just as I thought.
You finally noticed him.
Actually,
I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. And I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You were still cocky enough to let us take the
Yep.
plunge. It was a gift from me to you.
hey,
I didn't care if you got access to that. It's just too personal, so I had to do a little reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life, and for that he was killed.
very nice.
It's so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. His death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, deaths of each and every one of our friends, make us stronger. Someday you will pay for this. Holy moly!
Well,
For that, need to read the postscript. Postscript? Still a bit more of Sakura's note.
Hello.
Here's something I'd like you to tell the others. to help you unravel the mystery of the school. A clue.
Hina.
Off and on the whole time I've been here, and I've learned one thing, which is Mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... That was a close one, in other words, and we would have been hit deep in spoiler territory.
What?
Can't just stop at the most important bit. So mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
Guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. But at least soccer is no. Let any of you greaseballs have it.
Huh? Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser.
What?
Now, just one last line in the note. Just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. What a stubborn loser. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? I'm out of here. Just try to get some rest, you know? Sure you don't want to graduate? Just think about it. Think long and hard. What a douche. What was that all about? Did something to us. After Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What you do to my body? What?
Hey.
Yeah. What are they saying the Mastermind did to us? I mean, the Mastermind played a bomb on us or something? No, Makoto, be reasonable. It's not totally unheard of. Feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
This trial is over.
But...
Yes.
Now what do we do?
Yeah,
let's get the fuck out of here. Dial back that ego a bit, girl.
Not possible.
I would have never lost to that kind of challenge.
Stop
we did.
talking.
You fucking loser. Shut up. I'm sorry, it's fine. I need someone to apologize to me more than once. I'll try.
No.
Someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. It's absolutely not what's happened here.
What did you say?
Sleazeball, absolutely.
What the heck?
Because you are sleazeball.
Hey.
Ah.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Ooh. Sakura's trial came to an end. Story wasn't even close to over. There's actually 2 more chapters. I completely forgot. That's on me. There's chapters 5, 6, and then that's it.
This is a school as soon that okay then.
That's my bad. Night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Oh, hey.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Catches on quick, don't he? Flash, I was wide awake.
It's
What are you
true.
doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. My door, it was unlocked. Are you serious?
Correct.
What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning. What do you want? What
Makoto.
happened? A favor? What's your favor?
So,
Find out what you meant by that. Whispered. Data center on the 4th floor.
goodbye.
What? I'm meet you there. What the? The data center? But I thought it was locked. Yeah, I completely forgot there's 2 more chapters, because I only thought there was like 1 more case. Maybe she's inside already? Didn't open. Must be locked.
What's this?
Oh. Yeah.
Damn it!
It's prohibited. Oh, well, I just...
Hey!
See that, you dolt?
Unbelievable.
So I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. No, nothing like that. It's 3 in the morning for crying out loud. Stop being weird.
Just a second.
You out here making a racket.
You
too.
guys?
Positively
It's true.
exhausted. Sure, you got it. What?
Hey,
No idea what's going
Shall
on
we go?
anymore. Okay. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo. And then...
goodbye.
Hey, wait a damn second. What was that all about?
Whew.
Don't worry about it.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Uh-oh.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Hmm.
Watch out for her.
We're down to 6. 7? Maybe 7. Alright, what a fucking rough chapter. That one's always rough. It's a good one though. Alright guys, well that is gonna do it for tonight. Like I said, I literally just double checked and there are actually 6 chapters instead of 5, so depending on how fast the next chapter goes, because I don't really remember, I've only played through Danganronpa once. This is my second time playing through the game. So I'm not sure how long it goes. We'll see tomorrow, obviously, because I'm going to continue with this tomorrow. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is spacesub. If you are new to my Twitch streams here and would like to be notified with exactly when I go live, please hit that follow button here on Twitch. It helps me out a ton. Shooting for a total of 50 followers. We're up to 23 right now, so any and every new follower is appreciated. Follow me on Twitter at subtravis to keep up to date with me, recommend me any games you guys would like to see me play in the future, and to see stream notifications, whether I have to push a stream back, cancel it outright, you know, stuff like that. Last but not least, I have a VOD channel, spacesub VODs, over on YouTube. It has several of my previous playthroughs on it. Most recently, the finale of my Persona 5 Royal playthrough was up there, as well as, I believe, the start of the Yakuza Kiwami playthrough, the game I played through before I started with Danganronpa. Should be starting to upload now. So, if you've missed any of the old streams and would like to catch up, head over there, subscribe if you're interested. If not, no worries. And once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow with more Danganronpa.